Good day, everyone. Today, we will be discussing an important topic in journalism, which is news writing. News writing plays a vital role in keeping the public informed about what is happening in society. Every day, we rely on news to understand events, issues, and developments around us. With that, let us begin by understanding what news writing is and what makes it effective. Let's talk about news writing. In journalism, it shapes how we stay updated on what's happening around us. Journalists use this style to share information that matters to people in our communities and beyond. The priority here isn't to keep us entertained or push a particular view. It's all about giving us the details we need to know. Everything is crafted to be straightforward, reliable, and free from bias, so anyone can follow along and grasp what went on without confusion. At its heart, news has to meet essential standards. It needs to be timely, factual, and matter to those reading or listening. Those who write the news step back from personal opinions, acting as watchful observers who only share details that have been checked thoroughly and come from trustworthy places. That's the core of what news writing is, a careful, purpose driven way to keep the public in the know. Good news writing has several important characteristics, and each of these is essential in responsible journalism. First is accuracy. Accuracy is important because people depend on news for correct information. Any error in facts, names, dates, or details can mislead the public and damage the credibility of both the journalist and the news organization. Second is brevity. Brevity is important because readers want information quickly. Being concise helps deliver the message effectively without unnecessary words that may confuse or bore the audience. Third is clarity. Clarity is important because news is written for a wide audience. Using simple and understandable language allows readers from different backgrounds to easily grasp the message of the news. Fourth is objectivity. Objectivity is important because news should be fair and unbiased. Journalists must present facts without inserting personal opinions so that readers can form their own conclusions based on the information provided. Lastly, timeliness. It is very important because news loses its value when it is outdated. Reporting events as soon as possible ensures that information remains relevant and useful to the public. These characteristics help make news writing trustworthy, clear, and effective. A news article follows a clear and organized structure to present information accurately and efficiently. This structure helps readers quickly understand what happened, why it matters, and who is involved, especially since news is meant to inform the public in a clear and objective way. The first part of a news article is the headline. It serves as the title of the story and is designed to be short, clear, and attention grabbing. A good headline summarizes the main idea of the news while encouraging readers to continue reading. Next is the lead. This is the opening paragraph and the most important part of the article. It answers the key questions known as the 5 W's and 1 H. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. The lead gives readers the essential facts right away. After the lead comes the body of the article. This section provides more detailed information such as background, context, explanations, statistics, and direct quotations from credible sources. The body helps readers fully understand the issue or event by expanding on the facts introduced in the lead. Finally, the tail contains the least important information. These may include minor details or additional background that is useful but not essential. Because news writing follows the inverted pyramid structure, the tail can be shortened or removed if space is limited without affecting the main message of the article. Next in the line is the elements of news. Journalists follow certain guides called news values or elements to help them decide what stories are important. Let us start with proximity. People care more about events that happen near them because these events can directly affect their lives. When something happens in your barangay, city, or country, it feels more real and urgent. That is why local news often gets more attention than distant events. Next is prominence. Some people and places naturally attract attention because they are well known or powerful. When individuals with influence make decisions or face problems, the public wants to know. Their actions can affect many others, which makes the story significant. Third is impact or consequence. This focuses on how serious the effect of an event is. Even if something happens far away, it becomes important if many people are affected. The more lives changed by the situation, the higher the importance as news. Now, let's talk about conflict. News often shows situations where people or groups do not agree. These disagreements reveal issues, problems, or struggles in society. Conflict helps explain what is wrong and what needs to be resolved. Another value is human interest or emotion. Some stories matter because they touch our feelings. These stories highlight personal experiences that inspire, move, or teach us lesson. They remind us that news is not just about facts, but also about people. Lastly, we have oddity or novelty. Sometimes news is reported simply because it is unusual. Events that break records or go beyond what we expect catch attention. These stories stand out because they are different from everyday experiences. News values help us understand why certain stories appear in the news. Knowing these elements, it helps us think more critically as readers and future writers. Let's try applying these ideas to real news examples. And that wraps up our discussion on news writing. Remember, good journalism is built on accuracy, clarity, and fairness. As future writers and readers of news, always think critically about the information you share and consume. My partner Fatima will do the rest. Thank you for watching.